Second cataract surgery done. The actor had undergone his first eye surgery in February. Big B has praised the doctor and the modern technologies of science. The superstar took to social media to confirm. Night sensation. A video of the auto.
That's that's
Okay. Ya okay, all. Kamu lani. Karwai ini tukum ilo anchino Washington Marshallese Island nuclear.
First of all, we want to thank God and welcome everyone, each and every one of you, to Washington Marshall Island Nuclear Victims Remembrance Week.
Kerain Jalayani.
My name is Charlie Aini. My clan is Rongrong. And I'm from Metro.
And Kamololani in
And thanks God for bringing us all together.
Remember
During this Washington Marshall Island Nuclear Victim Remembrance Week.
Okay, Chimarga, Katina Penal, not meeting Rory, Lale Whitey, within Judam, Allen, National Anthem on Yemen.
Can we please ask everyone inside this room and each one of you that is watching the live to please stand up and we'll listen to the national anthem of the Marshall Islands.
Kumol, all of them, Kia, Jenny, Loki, and Arcabal, Jenny Cathy, and Brotherly, Pony, when one Malcolm Teller, Jenny, more.
Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to welcome our Pastor Ernie to give us the opening prayer.
One, now Jan, you and Maro, you don't bother Saran Katala, you the Charlie ground. Mother come on land. Junior number, Juin Maroon, who white pendulum. Junior number, Juja, Kanono Havajan, Elang Island Gorno. Maroon, little Wawini, Juja, Chang Muara, the little Maroon, who white pendulum. Another was celebrating, raining hour. Nine Goa, Nadala, Island Game, current and nuclear armament. And you know, then Armidor, Montailo, Tri City, Washington. Young I buried 2 mile south in Spokane, Washington. You know, in Palape, Eugene, I do Jane, nuclear bomb, command. My buried caravan and being on Canono, you know, the Muchumor. Obijaramata, and Barana Halavan, Armidoro, Tri City, Palape, and the Lan Puvado Vipen, all at Ruma and Alandara, 4 atolls, Honorar, Fraction, nuclear bomb. Anyone malo them chat, Kabalogini, Naro, so chat, can we go the Jumani, Pomol, in Junior and Man with Maroon, Pugu King. Come on, look in Karaka blind one. Come on, look in Yeni Dome. Kim Jalak very human dire and Yam Karan and Gimbu go by Pendron. And I'm with over Gimin Kagami mix. Kim Navi, Armidori Wami Island Farm, Lala Kinu very low. Another again. And the Michael one mile on common middle. I've been going to kill you and the Chuna manager, Joanni Jome. It wouldn't know them. You wouldn't have go by Pendron and Maroon Power, Hagarin Time me, Root with Common over Pendron Gagilo Charlie is getting away. And Jaramadio, Jala, Pachuanan, and the army ring, the religion, Canono, Palaman, the other our walls, the river, Arjunanan, Amonilukan, Rain Delgum, Elo nuclear days. I did what melodies. With Wang and the roots, the Granada human tire with Caraman. Very banal, very demodem. They be cherry and cheese. Come on. Amen.
Changla, Narin Kamol, and Ravi, Bernie and Tracy.
We want to give thanks to our Pastor Bernie from Tri-Cities.
Jadi, walau akan ngadaran program ini, dengan mengenai nanujan prisoner, masalah ini, Honorable David Kabua.
As we go down our program, we want to welcome our Honorable President David Kabua from the Republic of the Marshallese to bring his words for us this evening.
Yagoy Mukadam, Kamuru Lanich, the Jordan and Riding. A Jordan of Riding in the Washington, but then Chora Lavido, I don't go on. Claim Kamuru Lani and Yeni number. Romy Wayago President, a Chukan technology problem, Emilian even General Kova, the Vido Mejago, and another one. Again, you will Malo and Poto 99, and all Cape, Chenubian President, M. Ujaraboro, Iloke, and Araba. Nani any Naroch, Jarko by control. My name is David Adams. I'll go ahead and bring the remarks on behalf of His Excellency President David Kabua, who unfortunately couldn't join us because of technical issues. streaming from the Marshall Islands, as you may imagine, with our coconut wireless, could be unstable. Nevertheless, we are very blessed and fortunate. He was able to send his speech, and I'll go ahead and do the best I can to convey his message to all of us at the event today. And I'll quote, "To the Washington State Marshallese community, all the friends at the virtual nuclear commemorative event, starting today, March 15th to March 20th, 2021. Yahweh. On the occasion of your community's virtual commemoration of the United States nuclear testing program in the Marshall Islands, I take this opportunity to extend best wishes and congratulations on behalf of the people and the government of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. At the outset, let me thank you all so very much for your support in coming together to celebrate and commemorate the Marshall Islands Nuclear Victim Remembrance Day. My appreciation to the co-hosts of this special occasion, other organizations taking part in the virtual remembrance, the Washington COFA Alliance National Network, the nuclear frontline communities, the atomic cleanup veterans, children of atomic veterans, Plowshares Fund, Washington Against Nuclear Weapons, the Republic of the Marshall Islands National Nuclear Commission, Reach Me, and all others involved. And of course, to all fellow Marshallese residents of the Washington State, their friends and supporters, thank you all for your encouragement, advice, and kind support. The story of 12-year United States nuclear testing in the Marshall Islands is a sad and tragic one. When it was over, several of our islands vaporized and disappeared. Numerous other atolls and islands were declared unsafe and unfit for human habitation and remains economically unproductive for the centuries to come. The radiation contamination unleashed by the 67 atomic and hydrogen weapons caused much destruction in terms of people's health, dislocation of entire communities, disruption to social and cultural life, damage to land, properties, and marine ocean environment. We know that not many people in the United States and around the world knew what took place during the nuclear testing in the Marshall Islands. However, today, we are pleased that more information is now available on the nuclear testing, and I encourage all Marshallese to learn and understand. We are deeply grateful that through events like the one you are hosting today, you help share and spread the information of the nuclear testing in our islands. Our special recognition and praise to the Marshallese community at Spokane, from which I understand all activities are live. Last but not least, we Marshallese are known for being friendly and peace-loving, and rightly so, for we understand only too well the heavy burden and high price of war. The preamble of our Constitution read in part, "We extend to the other people that we profoundly seek from them peace, friendship, mutual understanding, and respect for our individual idealism and our common humanity. Again, my very best wishes for a happy and successful virtual commemorative event. Como Dada, David Kabua, President of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Unquote. Ilodaro Chumor, Nipokchirgo Dian, Nankamolon, Nangain Roman, Embraur, Chempredanar, Eude Gilo Island War, Kieno Yola, and Nidijalawa. Deep appreciation from all of us to His Excellency President David Kabua. We are touched by your remarks, and we believe that with this together, we'll continue to find peace and harmony for the Marshallese and all of our people who are being affected by the nuclear. Como Dada, His Excellency President Kabua, inigia koron malogot, introduce Chonian Kurbo etan pokponai lo yenin, inija kile kamolol Meron Bigati, COFA Executive Officer, Nixon Jimat, Honolulu, Kale Bigini Agent, Club, Reddit Pojagan, Live with Program and Kale Anthem, Imudage, Loyeni. I'll pass on to I'll go ahead and introduce our next participant today, all the way from Honolulu, the Kale Bigini Agent Honolulu Club, led by Executive Officer Nixon Jibach, on behalf of the local government, Mayor, and all the council and the people of Kale Bigini Agent. We'll turn it now to Kale Bigini Agent Honolulu Club for the national anthem.
Amiru? Mana? Hello? Yes.
You can set this up for the family. So you can cover the table like you or up it, Tapi ada yang padaan bertore berjurai, jadi
Hello? Mana ke? Orang jaga?
Aman.
Mana ke Amiru orang jaga?
Aman.
Okay. Well, man, kami cuma malu kau tu cina cakap. There you go. There. Jamal.
No.
No, you can say something.
Okay. Kia jadi tu mana karuan itu.
I'm just gonna cut them because they're on mute and everything.
Okay.
So I'll just go right into the panel.
Can you guys hear me? What's going on? What happened?
We can hear you.
Kia jadi tu mana karuan itu lora taniau, yang kiri lora.
Now we want to welcome Laura Daniel and Catherine Loya.
Ero jadi ro jadi yang berpokunai itu. Ledo kacir ngan betul yang curi lainnya.
They are two of our youth that are from our community that will come and ask our elders their questions.
Kia jadi laman ero more.
Now we're going to give it to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Loyad.
Hello everyone, my name is Laura Daniel.
Now we're going to be asking questions to our elders and youth panels.
The first question is, how are you?
The second question is, please introduce yourself. What is your name? What islands are you from? And what is your clan?
David Kabua nganu torin, cuy paladam, ayo koto jene, ini metan cuy yang.
Edain jam libai, I know how I know what we are. So
My name is Sam Levi. I'm from Ujila, and my joy is Chirurit.
Erine Erine Jitiam. Irene anywhere Jitiam. She will go.
Erine Erine Jitiam. Oh, my name is Erine Jitiam. I'm from Enueda, Ujila, and my clan of Joey is Chirurit. Joa. I'm sorry, Joa.
What year were you born?
Yarabilo November Road. Shuntarin Rabium Bube Erine
Yarlo tang ilo no my chongol. Rongol. Okay, I was born on November 20th, 1941. 44.
Yarora Milo April Joy Dino. 35.
I was born on April 26, 1935.
Now for the questions for the elders. During the testing, how old were you?
Kaya kayo tangin nga lutorin, ilaw nga riyan wararte, yung kataniro.
Romorader Anier, Rectanel.
I was 28 years old during the nuclear test.
Narong.
Maybe I was 26 years old.
Ano jola mesin am? Ano dumi man. Ano man dumi man. Kabro pa rin dito pijayam kanya to man. Aram nilang lang rara yan online.
Chora pueden everal paya. Narong sino cuma. Hindi wala ilaw irigen na. Inal tutola ng melawalaw. En chora puede Raini, lalito mo sino alaya.
I apologize. Maybe I was wrong about my age. I must have been 30-something years old because of our gentleman is younger. But because my age, I forgot easily. Today I am 86 years old.
Did you or those around you know that these testings were going to take place?
Armin rome kar gitu rumia gilo tereo rarga parcalage agar enar wal kamera melibing gilo kan pamo.
And what Pwede nga terjam nila lagi na kami ni. Ichila harap nila ilotere.
For myself, I did not know that there was going to be a tasting. I had no understanding at all.
Kalau naik baca nilai. Hingga itu micap jalan paging pagi itu lagi. Kuhoro pengen baca. Hukum nilai.
For myself too, for us, we did not know English. The translators did not really explain to us.
How old were you when your island was relocated? Was there an understanding that after the testing, all of you would return home?
Tapi we got, can you repeat that question? I'm sorry.
It's on there.
Jadi ang mga iya no merat ka mga di kumingen. Cerma.
Jen, ano sa kita?
Jadi ang iya ko par, ano na mga chenay lang ano, iya no merat ka mga di kumingen ay lang.
O pwede nga sa rin nila iyo kamarang mo dyan. Ang kamarang mo ilo, emod,
Emod right.
emod cinta. Contoh ini, radio emod jilin jam, yo kena kakak kan, jen, eno apa ngan mujina. Emod.
I was 4 years old when we left. We left in 1947.
Yes.
Percaya dengan Tuhan.
Similar to what he said. Tayo ni kakayan bro, itu rumilo. Terin kan melmeleo, pakai mo koy. Tayo no, aram ni ro itu rum.
What were the feelings or the atmosphere overall for everybody during the testing period, and what about you?
Tayo ni kakayan aram ni ro war itu rumilo yano mere kamani kan melmeleo kap. Yana menam garba, yang jaga itu yano. Yana menam gar kap, yang wae menam mana kabaram ni ro itu rum, ilo terliyo.
Pwede nga ichila nila lagi. Ichila emod, tam.
Karen ni dinigawan ko kung bibigyan kami kaya.
Pagpang,
Karen ni dinigawan ko rin ako bibigyan kami kaya.
yo ichila emod ichila.
Jangan kau tidak itu
Ilo kaya Dino ay mo dito. Ken or ta.
kuda kecil. For myself, I had no understanding. As soon as they said to leave, we took our belongings and leave. As they said.
Sampai kita lanjutin kualan, kue winarap, tutor akan cara. Ewiritan, entan kuan tutoro, itu tereo, naik. Ini tutor akan cara, kue winarap cinta. Padahal, edang sikin ko kenal. Ido idagi inintani. Echa puisi amor. Tengah sino jen pamai wan sigini inata dengan Chuan anything in Quaylen. Me, in Paris. Only Chuan and Menagin, the war. Timber several out of men. Anywhere. That year, only.
I really want to express how I grew up and learned the hardships of our elders during that time. When I finally grew up and understood what was going on, but there were many places we went to and experienced hardships, not just anywhere that. We went to a small island in Kwajalein. About 1 to 4 months, we stayed. Then we came back to anywhere that we came.
Here, Timber several out of men. Anywhere that you and I talking about chewing. But for that, what? Like you and any anywhere. After when anything in anywhere. And then how here, let me get a young Ragamun in New Zealand. But they mean, you will, I pa. They mean that you wait. America, a better anywhere.
So after we came back to Enueda, we came back to stay at an island. We stayed in Enueda. The colonizers stayed over on the main island, but we stayed over at the island, at the islet. Then they relocated us to Geelong, so we can stay there. They said we would stay there because the US government was using Geelong and Enueda.
Elvinan bed. We done here when you go. I'm in anywhere. Anywhere you go, and with the Europa, 4 farm, you do anywhere.
After we stayed in Ujalang, then they started tastings at Enueda. As Americans said, 2 palms in Enueda.
Juanito 52 in Juanito 58.
One palm was being tested in 1952, and then the second one in 1958.
Here, farm thing, Jimmy, 30 kilometers in farmer will 51, 52.
52.
And these palms, as we were out in the sea, it was designated in 1952.
Emilio 58, there was a chapter where what can make me the daddy in farmer will 58.
And so the palm that was tested in 1958, we didn't know about it, so we
And
had
then
no
Expo.
idea.
And then Bamar Torrio Petit Expo.
They called the bomb in 1958 Expo.
Yeah.
As it has been 60 plus years since the testings, now as an elder who is well respected within the community who has taken the time to sit down with us to converse about your fears and pains then and now. Why is it important for us? For what reasons pushes you to come forth with your truth?
As it has been 60 plus years in testing, now as an elder who is well respected in the community, who has now taken their time to sit down with us to converse about your fears and pain, then and now, why is it important for what reason pushes you to come forth with your truth? Oh, and what we did you know holy and carry and condemn him and what Chuan Ruto, Romero Garioni and Malat, how they and Poi Loam, Poggy and Chicha to Poi Venado, in Kanan, Canono and Mengain, Minin Kamiakin in Pagaromo or Pogarioni. But I our Actayo Egarhun, Unique, Pokon, Chapter Gare, upon 1 mile of Palaway. Ano tayo ko na ro ko nito nga niya ni ng kwalo tayo me lu na lu ka mag do ko kon marong kan na nga tao ra wala lu yan ni kan yan ora ka mani tayo go ay ng kuan ano chon ro to ra ni ng ko pro na la ni ro lang mo yan ko ni ro ala dai ko des ko ni ro en ko ni ro a cholo ni ro ani ro ngana ni ro ilo terus ngana ro kualangan para mi ro mero yalo ilo elan ra ban rai tayo ko ni ro kanan kualang el ko na ro parang chala ngale
Awalay na Juan Malawarin Pinoy Ankom. Ilo wawinin Chuchi Mor Melete Pam ko Kanu in Kopure Island ko Titinag ted wilangan maintain roalap Arkano in Lat Jordan. Arin may nilawot, meninor nilawot, kinpampo. Anything to be here, ever lang mawa. Not raining, but I don't know except man.
I will go forth and speak for both of us in this way. This farming really destroy our islands. As we stayed at Bujalang and all this destruction happened, people kept buying animals got better, but it's not in the condition that is livable. Until now, our islands are still uninhabitable.
You might have noticed by many of us youths that we have taken leaderships in many global issues within our own country. Do you have words of advice as they will now carry forth your torch?
Ano nam loe kan pro majority kan kajiyo man mantan nganam. Wale nga nganam pagijo kanam nganam. Ano kado me tiyoni lawari joni ano igijen global warming an wale nga ren loy ng kuwar. Ilo lalawar orge nani ano na tagayo yan kumiro nano ngan kanyang computer ngan tao ko ni David Kabua ngan lalawar.
Ay, ewer nanin Rajan top nani kachiruk sida. Sian kiene was ido Marshall Island. Tingde. Nena ka rekopure which anywhere that rejected were you anywhere. It was I say I didn't do. I live in Marshall. In Paranwood, ABC. Tingde. Anywhere that the Mujidan Edave. Bunde. We say image of paper Marshall. Fish reminder. They are to nang making that river in radiation. Era nga ulit reminder. Island on your Marshall with that you. River. Image Chimonta. Impia, raining. Saya bercidang cantiknya mas, tara, invisible rain bercurah yang datin produksi. Ini orang awal dulu kata na ariyo macam.
As we have words of advice or word to seek help from our government, the destructions that happened to Eniweta, all its remnants now, they do not just remain in Eniweta. They have spread all over the Marshall Islands. They have also spread to FSM, like Parnaby, as they are closer to us. Many of us Marshallese had to get tested. Right now, we need immense help from our leaders as well as our youth who are standing up for our fight for all of us.
So these third set of questions are for the event organizers, Sally and Selena. The first question is, as youth event organizers of this event, what pushed you both to apply for this position?
I applied because I wanted to, we'll say, further my education with what our frontline communities are doing to bring awareness about the nuclear bombings in our islands. And I also applied to see what we are doing nowadays, as of today, what kind of, like, as we are speaking out about it, and like events like this that we put together to bring our awareness.
You got to apply and I'm wrong. Kalau cakap general, kan temen miliki ragar walau di lain lingkungan. You got to apply and lain tayo itu tomane. Yang cemerong tomane lo cibang kami juga nen lain lingkungan. Yang merong kalau cakap yang kan miliki wait. Ilo lain.
For myself, I applied as, my name is Selena, and I first want to thank our elders for coming today to share the stories they had, and the have to relive the destructions they went through. And as a youngster of today, I can't even imagine having to go through that time and also having to relive it every single day, as it's very important, as you both have been continuing this work for ages. And it's important for, as you've shared in the end, for all of us to know and for the youth to continue on this path. And as a climate warrior, somebody who sat alongside Mr. Tony DeBroom to share the last speech at the COP21 on the climate crisis and the nuclear legacy are very intertwined with each other. And that's why I wanted to come into this work, because as we were once relocated, our elders over here were once relocated from their islands to other islands in the Marshall Islands and now over here in the US, and we're also widespread. Right now, we also face the threat of having to relocate again if the climate crisis is not solved immediately. So my work as a climate warrior very much aligns with our nuclear legacy, and that was why it was very important for me to come and apply for this work. And also as people of Ugokpagayo, turning the tides, giving back as the blessings from the oceans. We're always blessed with many resources from it. and we're always taught by our elders to give back to our community. So this is my way of giving back to my community. Yoke rain jelina moro iginan kamuele rotoring cigur tagar narom cigurin cimar tagar narom kupato bipero nganayar kakanane kan menuwo im rukun kami ya kum rokok tagar tagar dimane kunjeng mo like pacari re motia komo salian im ijab malele ijab marong lamana kay yo congan kar biyako ayer kalu yineo im iginan kamuele lir bo yido ayer wan mala bido jarabali im kanane kan Olivin menugorang riuni, ijala kayo dukun penimitut piroro, yung ginanukun kampo lulir na yun. Pero wala kayo na yun. Yung, yung chari kitigin majal, yung yakari kong luto kalubot pa kayo. Tatala kayo Olivin, miningkaraman ko nga rin, yung chuan ay linggo irip, imil kong aran nojot. Jaraman ko araw to kayo logic yung enotan ka tuhong cuma kata geninga kalibangan ko pagayo korale minin jaraman ko ngan me tutorin ko cuma mirai nari do ka biju ne ni mi do ay linginar rakale to nga jaraban ini kamane ini nga kamane ikorale to ko pagayo ido jaraban ina yung kalau rota yung cuma mali meo kalau kafu mani wala ikat yetren minister toni to guru kam kanani gen ko tadan mi jato to yung Pero kami ailing wari dioni, yung the kay cakar bar tutori nga chin, kakare magot, chenakar yen kamil meloko. Yung kiyo ilo yin, lo rotao yin again. Kiyo chamaro ni jore magot ngi jab puli ari yuregan ugodagan mi jatuto yung chora ni kawalan kayo alat. Yung edupun ko ba cara balik ini penroen, yung munilan ka rauro ko yung apply ng cara balik, ko iji do kay camarong elab menin cara balik ko kamane, yung eno chari kiri kan rani, tiyo yung wali ko bat yung chen rutori na, yung marungon malakan cara balik ini kaya. After listening to our elders speak, what thoughts and feelings or ways you have seen our generation mobilize for our cause, or what we can do in order to work effectively together as a community?
I see our generation using the voice that we have, like Selena and these other planet warriors. And I myself am still learning about our legacy. So what I'm doing is trying to be a part of these communities that are bringing awareness. But I also see, I learned about our history in history class. There was a small little paragraph about the bikini bombings, and the first thing I thought was, oh hey, isn't there more things behind this story? And to me back then, I could not speak out to my history teacher and be like, hey, can you elaborate more on this? Do you know the history behind this? Why is it this small of a paragraph? Why is our history this small in the history book? So throughout the years in high school and college, I have written my own essays about what has affected us and stuff like that.
Ilupun kayo renot salinan final warrior role. Hari lord and my own pasidi. Ngay ba nga ikada wot kan koy banado in history yar. Ilupun pujin meni kada yegu chala kagi. Ilupun aur igar kada kagi echuan pero krachir kan pibini. Imigar lamana ejai bilang law kenjongane. Ikan kacil itu ikan bergawi awal. Emang enggak kemelelai alap-alap. Itu kayak itu pun diri kemelelai kan mayo impedini. Ilo akal Igar kamana research in peba wal kan menin choran go rutoro ragarioni in jay kuchala.
Adding on to what Sally Ann said, our youth have really mobilized globally and also using our generation is called the generation of media, digital. So a lot of our youths have been amping up their work as climate warriors and anti-nuclear warriors and many other social issues that our entire world is affected by. And we've used social media in order to amplify the messages that we need. And one of those could be the 1.5 hashtag that really gained movement all over and really amplified the message of our people with the climate crisis. And now as we in this room, for example, because of COVID, we're not able to meet together, but we're able to use Zoom. So all of these technologies that are helping us amplify this movement that our generation has really been using and utilizing to carry forth our message, that is one way that I've seen our generation really doing what they can in order to fight for our movement. Kabua Nanawan Sally Ann, Junian, example woman in the Loan, John Gideon Running, Narrow Point Mountain, Pewanadu Narin, and Inglanagin, Rutori Narin, Island Nara, the Dorainin, Joel Media, Jerica Nanaway, if you've been a Amuro Jalian, if you've been in social media, about media technology, the jadi pun jalan kajar wadi, jalan orang mang dalam kapan bikin kain hashtag kain dengan join point malam, kan udah pun meja toto, ini kan pun aja ready do aleben, belum pasti di dalam palu lalu wajah tu orang dalam lalu itu pun what orang ini, ailing ini ada jiwa ni, apa itu pun itu pun rim ni lalu itu kita berkacau kerja kampanye, ini kalau menjaga webinar Kajar wale jodoh media kenani penron jitu dojin arko batu penron dojui ini lawan malah bro ini lawan juara di dream kajar wale meningin dengan marong kalau kajian wan malah pen cara wale ini ada semua.
Was that it? Where'd they go?
Kamololot, tulis roat, imret kadang bagian ni nanti. We alang ejab suan kamololten, ruto roat, we drivers kamolol, in walagay kamolol, to the wrong retel de hidomado. When ejab kamolol, ejab suan charvaloten. Imi drivers kamolol, retenawas, Cabin row receive Germany Nadido Master. Where are they kept? Ela ngay chapir ini chapan ai tara. Ini kan chola wisiten. Rete ne wa sudah ro taben ne leo. We neni kit kamane ida yi rong jadi we eo chi ban jaban king anmai. Chapan yo dun wan ma. Ini kan chola wisiten king. We en rong jadi pilihan. Iluat kamane charbal king tribin. Ini kuala te. Aire na at anyway that eri pinai kuchita. Ninde magang dia brother. Enol lagi nail kape. I feel question. In denin evaluate what I was ngan. Army in and whatever. And then they are below. That's it. Komandan ini nama ini. Program ini yang aman. Kekomunarumi dari rol kedarata. Training anywhere that is in Kerala. Itu makan kawan tinggi ini le elbair corre. Makan anywhere makan ini ewudilah tinggi. Dia terkait. Itu apa yang pakai? Ini kamu lo Remembrance tinan, from jadi kaki tinan, ada yang tu awal. Ini buat pemain dia mau itu program ini ya. Kuen narungan, wala lagi into the role from that. Nah, si wen dia ada ni apa? Ini ada air sida. Nan ada di role curi dia lain. Ini nak Amerika, ini dia itu punya nan ini dia. Pengasuhan kebaikan, dia tidak berisuan punya recreation. Ini adalah air cida. Dan tiada mat, pendali. Ada ni dia sekali aja nak ni dia. Ini ikhlas punya, ikhlas sehingga. Awak ni orang pemantai ni nak mesti program ni dia. Kau narungi para item puan item.
I would like to give thanks to our government. We have to recognize their leadership, for if there is no thanks, then we are lacking. I thank our president and our leaders. If it wasn't for them, we would not reach as far as we have now. I want to apologize to our president, the cabinet, for what we are doing now, because they have to listen. As you are the captain of our canoe, we beseech you. We beseech to you on these hard work that we all have to work together in order to go forward. Our island of Enewetak really needs help. Our houses now, they have eroded, but there has been no movement to fix it. All of this, I give with humble request. Thank you all for this amazing program, for you really help us who are in need, for our island of Enewetak is in deep need. Once again, Mr. President, thank you for listening to our asks. Thank you for this program, so we can make these requests to our leaders so they can hear us. I am an elder from Enewetak and I need immense help. I have an illness and there is no medicine back home for my illness. Our government, please look after our people, for there is lacking in medicine and lacking in help. Thank you.
Okay, awak jangan kamu dengan cari itu el butoro jan erwatan lo programin lo cari.
We'd like to give thanks to the youth and the elders from Enuitak who partake this evening.
Kian kalau lu ni yang ngana kaman kaci tu kaya apa? Kalau jodian ilo cari ni lo, jadi guna ngana kaci.
Since we might not have any time for extra questions, we'll be able to bring them up on Saturday, is the final day of this event, to answer any questions you might have online.
Dia jadi lalangan yudoan king chavo, penon malam kemana eno nalwai ilo cari ni.
We'll go ahead and call upon our last group that's gonna bring the closing a performance from the Spokane King Chapel Youth. And they're gonna go ahead and bring a number, one of their performances to close out this opening day of our week-long event together. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. And you don't know, introduce yourself. While you guys are getting ready, somebody can speak, and you're live right now, so go ahead.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Sally Ann. Thank you, Sally Ann. Please explain the group. Go ahead.
Hi,
You
my
guys
name
go ahead
is
and get
Sally
settled.
Ann. Right now,
Get
we this is the King's Chapel Spokane Marshallese youth. They are coming in slowly, but they're going to be performing about one or two of their dances, maybe traditional Marshallese dances. Thank you.
Couple book. Over there, Dorothy. Come on, chicken down. You're on. Manalo Pujin Kabubungan, Bube Erine Jitiam, King Chapel. Big virtual round of applause. Kumodala, King Chapel, Spokane, Erine Erine Jitiam. Perjuangan elit nanin kamonan moda nan ibujuar. Bedanewar, Rienro, Rotoro, yang dar pokonair parang ibujuro. Pokok ciri dengan kamonan moda pada rorar sidang ron do programinan wigi mendarong cara-cara menodi do ini. Now take some moment to acknowledge the partners who sponsored and co-sponsored the event. And first, before I go ahead and acknowledge them, we want to again thank to the participants of our day one of this first Nuclear Remembrance Week event, live from Spokane, where we would have gathered together if it wasn't for the pandemic. We were prepared to join together the Marshallese and all the nuclear frontline communities to share these stories with you and to advocate together for better health and peace and harmony together. But nevertheless, nothing's going to stop us. We're not alone. We're going to do this together. A special recognition to all of our nuclear frontline communities, the partners of We're Not Alone, together with the COFA Alliance National Network, Republic of the Marshall Islands National Nuclear Commission, 509 Rabaja, La Chuchucutera and Chibogan, 509, Washington Physicians for Social Responsibility, Washington Against Nuclear Weapons, the Anuela Cleanup Veterans, National Association of Atomic Veterans, Children of Atomic Veterans, Radiation Exposure Awareness Crusaders for Humanity, Marshall Islands, known as Reach Me. Emolabrum, Charja Barong Kalajaragar, Igilijago, Chujuk Berina Chumoven, Tri Cities, Barano, Darkova, Viloyenin, and Arwish Comedy Yenin Benam. This is only day one. Please tune in for day two. For our second day, which is tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th, we'll again kick off at 5 o'clock and start exactly at 5:30, all the way up to 7:30, or when there's more time is needed. We have 3 powerful speakers ready for us tomorrow, along with one of our own poet and advocate from the Marshall Islands. Tricia Pripkin, Hanford Downwinder, Consequences of Radiation Exposure, or CORE. Twali Abrahamson Swan, we thank you very much. I know today is very special for your mother. Sorry. Ejak Chow, Chinen Karain, Rain in Jan Purti. Agamangatai, Kovada, you win. Thank you, Twali. You touched our hearts. And Samantha Redheart, Janyakama Nation Restoration and Waste Management Program. Alvin, one of our own, Kathy Chinangal Kitchener, and many for the Poeman Jen Yon Runit, known as Anointed. So these are our guest speakers for tomorrow. We'll also have some performances and fun activities throughout this week. So tune in again tomorrow, 5:30 or 5 o'clock we'll start, and then 5:30 we'll kick it off. Komodada once again, and Komodada to all of our partners today. And MC-ro, Mrar Kadir, Ajirida, Mrar Kadir, Raidi, and Naram Pulchin, Homagano, and more. Jabaranga Pujin Kapu, another round of applause. Now we're going to call upon Pastor Ridok, Tagadi Ridok, King Chavo, and one Malakam, Charan Kajabala, Chodin, Raidi, Kajaram, Kajula, and Chidala. Call upon Pastor.
Rich Kid Megarum Chilla, even Malam and Polo, Sarah Kajamahan, program in the talking time. jadi mon mala ko tam cerki roi percuanan ke mi kamolele kile mo kata mol kan John ranai bujut ke ngara to kemen pallo men kamar man geina mi jido kiang en chamala bun tai ni me par plan e chene to mol kan all be leader rei brother ni train break pera online train break organize programming kamolele kan all ben ruto rei noich ilo masalah lan parano talangin na naragai ni bicho kachuju molgan manadina kamolele kan arami rain ilo masalah lan roj roi perconanen kami itu kia ngana kejamala begini ajiwa jawal magde tu ko roi project ko chigir den raini imon mal mai ni jamala tain me jam plan dari dan roi project ko konair lo yin ko rijo kejaraman menodem ji kejaraman kemelo chawdeni dari dan kejebarak dari lo charmal gin ilo lalina par kejaraman kena chonani ni roji jaje menodem ji re poke ron meni kejaraman ni ilo tan chi kumo amen.
All right, to our viewers online, once again, we'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. or 5:30 start time. Como dada, thanks again. And all the program, okay, Keraman.